Hey there, folks. I'm Isaac, and my computer can't run Crusader Kings 3.
And I'm Claire. And what if my computer could run Crusader Kings 3?
And this is Make That Game,
where we pitch the latest,
the greatest
new video game ideas
that won't ever get made. Now, are you suggesting that we install Crusader Kings 3 on... Is it available? I'm looking up if it's available for Mac. Because if you're gonna talk smack like this, you better be prepared to back it up.
The only reason I said it is because your computer takes like 6 hours to render a YouTube video, and mine takes about
okay, but that's
10
a
minutes.
very specific thing.
Okay, sure.
So I did find out in the course of trying to troubleshoot why Crusader Kings consistently locks my computer up. I did discover that I have an 8th generation Intel CPU.
Okay.
And we are currently on 15, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a little out of date. I am a little out of date.
Just a little bit. Just a teensy bit.
Okay, it looks like it looks like it's viable. It looks like people are talking about it, so I assume it's Mac compatible. They might be using Wine or whatever.
Are you on Steam? Is it on Steam?
Yeah.
That's how you play it? So I should be able to download it from our shared account, right?
Exactly.
Okay, well, maybe we'll do a little experiment.
Wait, we don't have a shared account right now.
Oh.
Yeah, because you never accepted my friend's request. So I couldn't add you as a shared.
I forgot to. We're already friends. We're married. It should know that. It should just know.
It should.
They should look at the marriage certificate and say, this is... Now we're connecting all your accounts.
Exactly. All right. So we digressed a little.
Sorry, yeah.
We're gonna move from the one rock, but the diamond, the wedding diamond, the rock.
Yeah, got it.
To our game pitches this week, and the theme for the pitches is, if you remember listening last week, the theme is rock. So that was my little segue there.
I like it.
So Claire, what is your rock-themed game idea today? Lewis is having a hard time right now.
Yeah,
there's cardboard on the floor.
Lewis
and
the cat, there's cardboard, and he keeps walking on it and then leaving. But when he leaves, it makes a sound, which makes him scared, and then he has to walk on it again, and the cycle just repeats. So that's what I'm distracted by. But yes, I do have a game for rock. Now, we talk about gorillas a lot on this podcast. Gorillas is a game.
Feel Good Inc.
Oh. No, not the Gorillas. The video game called Gorillas.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we do talk about that quite a bit.
It's an older game. It's 2 gorillas on a cityscape throwing bananas, and you have to... I guess they're bombs also. And you have to...
Banana bombs, obviously.
Use trajectories and math to get them.
Oh, I hate math.
Yeah, well...
I love trajectories. Hate math.
Okay. So my game is that, but you're throwing rocks. And instead of being bombs, you have to throw the rocks to make a shape. This is also a mobile game, by the way.
Oh, to make a shape.
So how I imagine it is you're probably not a gorilla. In my head you are, but you're standing... somewhere, and then on the other side of the screen is like a donut shape, and you have a pile of rocks.
Okay.
And you have to use the trajectory and math, like that same mechanic, to fill the shape with rocks.
Okay, is it like a 2-dimensional donut shape, like on the ground? Okay.
No, not on the ground, in the sky.
Wait.
Well, it touches the ground, but it goes up.
Okay.
So you have to balance the rocks.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible.
Maybe donut was the wrong example. Maybe that's level 500.
You could do triangles if you're lucky.
It also doesn't have to be like 100% real to life either.
No, it does, because it's a physics game, and physics games are always 100% accurate. That's just how physics games work. They're designed to be physical.
Okay. That's my game. I don't know. It's a mobile game. You're supposed to pull it out at the doctor's office.
All right. You pull it out at the doctor's office. You're aiming. You're throwing
I feel
rocks.
like maybe what we could do is the shape. Maybe the outline of the shape is a little bit sticky. So like you can throw a rock like into the shape.
Okay, there now.
But there's still a
Now
game
we've
to
made
it.
it. Now we've made it possible and
Okay.
more realistic.
Great.
Because the sky shapes, we've all seen the sky
Are
shapes.
you talking about clouds?
No.
What are you
No, the
talking-
sticky sky shapes that when you throw rocks at them,
Oh, right.
the rocks freeze.
Well, yeah, everyone has that memory of being a kid and
Throwing
just
rocks at the sky
throwing-
shapes.
Throwing rocks at the sky shapes and hoping you get that right angle where it freezes.
Yeah. Yeah, when you throw the rock just
who
right,
can say they didn't do that?
it just sticks into the sky shape.
Incredibly realistic.
Yeah.
But that's really my game idea.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready to hear your rock game.
My game idea is you're a monster made of rocks, and you can also pick up more rocks to make yourself a bigger monster
okay.
made of more rocks.
A little
but
Katamari, right?
a little Katamari action. You are rolling around, but you also have arms and legs, so
Okay,
you
different.
curl into a ball like a Goron.
Good, because
is where I'm going
Katamari
with this.
is TM'd. They patented that.
Yeah. Well, I forgot that they. I forgot that they did. But yeah, no. The mechanic is not just rocks. Any rocks will just automatically grab onto you.
Mm-hmm.
No, you specifically have to collect and attach them. But I mean, attaching them is as easy as like pressing a button, and then a little animation plays, and then your character knows how to attach it. So you're not doing anything complicated. But yeah, different rocks have different properties and durabilities and stuff. So as you like punch, for example, as you attack, if you probably start with like limestone or something, and that wears away really quickly.
You know what this is reminding me of? Your pumpkin game. Your jack-o'-lantern game?
What?
Where you had to like collect the jack-o'-lanterns from the stoops, and each jack-o'-lantern gave you like a different ability.
Okay. Wait, so weren't you collecting an army of jack-o'-lanterns and like
Oh yeah, they
conquering
weren't
the
like
world?
attached to you.
Okay, yeah,
But
yeah.
I think the
that was like
idea-
a Pikmin like
Okay.
overlord kind of game.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah.
Just that reminded me of it. It came.
Okay.
It came. To
I
me.
love games where you collect things to get abilities because it's easy to make a lot of things that give niche individual abilities. And even though 99% of them can suck and everyone just always uses, obsidian rock arms because that's the meta, that's the best one, it's cool to just have a million things. And speaking of obsidian, yeah, they would be like super fragile, but like high damage because they're like good at making blades, but they shatter pretty easily. And so that's what you do. And you go through, you're defending your volcano home because you live at a volcano.
Of course.
You're defending your volcano home from evil, let's call them people,
okay.
industrialists who want to turn your volcano into a geothermal factory kind of situation.
Isn't that good?
Well, I mean, not for
Reusable
the rock monster.
resources. Okay.
Is it reusable? I don't. The idea is I was trying to find like bad people destroying environment.
Yeah. Well, I think when you said geothermal, I was like, is that sustainable?
I think I think real life geothermal is, but I think like capping a volcano
Well, right. Would not. Yeah. No.
is, yeah. Lewis just seesawed a piece of cardboard that was at an angle. He's
really
having fun.
did.
He's learning how it works.
He's having fun, and we're
He's
having
not scared
fun.
anymore.
It's his whole playground right now.
Yeah. So besides that Lewis diversion, that is my game.
Wow, that was pretty succinct, pretty good.
Thank you. I came up with it as I was talking, so.
Really?
No,
oh,
no.
okay. I believed you for a second there. You let me believe that.
Yeah, just stream of consciousness.
Well, I knew you didn't have a game idea yesterday, so
No, I did not. I
it
forgot
happened
to.
sometime between yesterday and today.
Well, gentleman never reveals his secrets of when he came up with a game idea.
That's true. It's very rude to ask. So, okay, well, now we're going to discuss something, and it's something that actually came up last night. I was playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33, as one does, and I'm in the game. So just like exploring areas, playing
Not
bosses.
New Game Plus, just
Not
the
New
post
Game
game.
Plus. No, I'm not doing New Game Plus yet. I will. Not yet. So I'm just exploring. And I was adding some level ups and skill tree and stuff like that to my team. And I was like, I don't really know what I'm up to. It's just vibes. And then we said, we should talk about that. So this is a very menu-y game. And creating builds for characters is an important, I guess, facet of it. It's like a pretty crucial thing you have to do.
Do you have to do it?
I guess
that's the crux of our discussion, right?
I guess, yeah, technically you could never give them any attributes. They'd probably be really hard to fight with, but you do have to manually do that.
Oh, when you say you have to give them builds, you mean like the general conceit is that you will level up and you will spend.
Yeah,
when you said you have to give them builds, I assumed you meant like you had to like formulate specific.
Yeah, no, I just mean that like, okay, so every time they level up, they don't automatically level up.
Yeah.
They get 3 points to attribute in various elements of their, what's the word?
Statistics, their characteristics, their stats.
So there's like agility, might,
vitality, luck.
Yeah. I think that's most of them.
Health.
I'm missing 2.
Critical.
No, vitality is health.
Well,
luck
vitality plays into it, but health is its own stat.
No.
What?
Not in Expedition 33.
Then how can a Pictos give you plus 1,000 health if
I don't know, but vitality
health isn't its own stat?
I mean, you can't boost the own stat. That's not a stat you can filter with.
Oh, no, but it's a statistic of the character.
I'm specifically talking about things that you can use points to augment.
All right. Sorry. Sorry.
You can use points to augment them. And when I found out this, I was overwhelmed and frustrated. I don't want to do that. That's not like, this is like heavy menuing. And then to add on top of that, they also have weapons. And all the weapons are specific to the characters because if you hadn't heard in my episode about Expedition 33, all the characters have very unique mechanics. So they have weapons that match their unique mechanic. But there's so many weapons you can find, and each weapon has like its own special attributes, and each weapon boosts certain of these aspects, like these statistics. And it's just a lot. It's a lot to look at. It's a lot to do.
And we haven't even gotten into talking about Luminas and Pictos.
Yeah.
And Lewis just jumped at the wall.
He hurt him, little paw.
Uh-oh. He's fine.
He's shaking it off.
He's walking it off.
I honestly
Skills?
I honestly find the Luminas and Pictos way easier to manage.
Okay.
Because they're kind of independent of everything else. Like there's some things you can like really pair them with, but they're easy to understand. Like, okay, my character has like a really cool burn ability, so I'm going to put the burn Pictos with them. Like that's like a very simple, it's less about math, I guess is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
It seems really obvious, but and skills don't bothered me. They were hard like Act 1, Act 2 was a little bit iffy, but after Act 3, like Act 3 and on, I mean, I'm almost close to unlocking all the skills, so it kind of doesn't matter at that point because you can just mix and match as needed based on the boss you're fighting or whatever. So the weapon you have, whatever. But the weapons plus the skills I find completely overwhelming, and I was just kind of evening it out. So that's what I do. I give kind of everyone the same thing and focus. But as I was playing through, it didn't feel very good, I guess. And I looked up actual builds that people had made of like the like perfect quote unquote build.
Build being like a specific
arrangement of all these skill points.
Yeah, like planned
plus
out.
A weapon, plus Pictos, like they had everything.
Yes.
And I did this, but I didn't do it 1-to-1. Like I did not do it perfectly because I knew I wasn't going to play that way. Because that's the thing, too, is if you're going to do these perfect builds, you kind of have to be ready for a certain play style.
Yep.
Where you'll be using the same moves all the time. Like you're not very flexible suddenly. So I did it to an extent. Like the guide I found was on I think it was on, no, it wasn't on Reddit. It was on the wiki.
Yeah, I think there's like, so it's called F Extra Life.
We can link it.
I don't know if you're supposed to say it Fextra Life or whatever, but my knowledge of it primarily comes from like Dark Souls. Like it's like the Dark Souls like Elden Ring
Yeah.
wiki.
So what's cool about that is not only does it show you like the numbers, but it also highlights like this is their most important skill. So like, for example, a lot of people's most important is agility, which makes sense. Once you get a certain level, it's like you just want them to go a lot. Like you want them to take their turn. Agility is basically speed. It's like how often are you going in a battle? You want your characters to be going way more than the enemy. That's just like, and honestly, I hadn't thought about that. I was putting everything into might and I was putting everything into vitality. So like the amount of damage you do and how much you live. And I wasn't really focused on anything else. So I'm glad for this, like trying to rebuild these, but at the same time, since I said I didn't want to do it perfectly, I just refocused a lot of the points into the bucket of the one that this was saying was the most important, and it helped kind of guide me for like what skills to unlock next, what kind of weapons I should be looking at. But again, I'm not doing this perfectly. It did help my gameplay though. Like I do think that increased kind of how much fun I was having, which is kind of a bummer because I honestly wouldn't even have ever looked that up if you hadn't mentioned it. Like I wouldn't have even considered it.
Oh yeah, builds are vital.
So
you gotta have a build.
I mean, Isaac watched. I was assigning Lumina points, which is a whole thing, but I literally am giving one per person in a line. Like they just all get the same amount because I don't really want to think about it.
Oh yeah. You're not like, all right, well, I want to equip this Lumina to this character now, so I need to give them.
Or sometimes it's
this
like
many
so and so
points.
has like because they're free if you have them equipped as Pictos. So it's like, oh well, this person has like the super powerful one as Pictos, so they don't need as many points. So someone else should have more points. No, I'm not doing that. Who's got time for that? Lots of people. That's their favorite thing. That's just not my favorite thing. But yeah, so I'm more of a vibes based.
Yeah.
In here, and honestly, this is the first, because this is not the first game I've played that has this kind of mechanic, but one of the few. I don't think I'm honestly actually blanking on any that, but I know I've seen it before. But like I can't think of a game that had this. I know, maybe it was like, I mean, Ori has the skill tree, but I don't think Ori has points for things.
Ori, there is
it might have just been Elden Ring, the like 20 minutes of Elden Ring I played.
The 20 minutes of Elden Ring that you played, Pokemon Arceus.
Oh yeah.
Or
I
Pokemon?
completely ignored that. My gosh, I ignored that so hard. But you're right, that had it. So like generally I ignore it, or I just go vibes, like vibes all the way. This was the first time I didn't do vibes all the way, and it was rewarding in the sense that it was more fun to play the game, but then that actually kind of makes me upset because, again, if you hadn't specifically told me, like, oh, Mael has such a cool build, I would never have even thought to look this up. It would never have crossed my mind. As much as I'm not afraid to look up a run through or help, like if I'm stuck somewhere, never would have even considered this.
Yeah, well, it's just a natural. So this is what this conversation basically boils down to what is referred to as the meta game, the game within the game. So you've got the game itself, okay, and it is about battling monsters or whatever. Yeah. Then the meta game is about like optimizing the gameplay mechanics to do like the best possible actions at all times and make the game
and some
as
people
easy as possible.
Love that.
A lot of people really love pulling out the spreadsheets, doing the calculations, getting the 1% extra damage boost from an obscure interaction between abilities, or like figuring.
We love them.
We love them because these people aren't necessarily speedrunners, but they have the same sort of spirit of speedruns.
The optimization spirit.
As long as it's not optimizing the fun out of things. Because I know, like, in tabletop RPGs, you get these situations where it's like, all right, the optimal thing for me to do is to always do a power attack every single turn, or be a wizard and always use the sleep spell.
That kind of happens, and I think almost all RPGs a little bit.
A little bit. I think it's more interesting when you get to like a rotation kind of situation where you've got like a mostly set like turn by turn plan, but it unfolds over multiple turns.
There are cool stuff in Expedition 33 specifically with like burn Like a lot of and Mark, a lot of characters
Yeah.
have things that interact with that. So like you use your character that can like set someone on fire, and then the next character who goes can like use the fire to do something, and like, that's cool.
That's pretty much what I've been doing. So I am like an hour or two into the game right now, super early. But like Gustav has an ability called marking shot. So he marks the target, and then Lune has an ability where if you hit a marked target, it applies burning. And then Mael has an ability that if she hits a burning target, she goes to a 200% damage stance.
Yeah.
And then she does something
That's so
with
funny
that.
because I never did that. And also I didn't use marking shot until like the end of Act 1. Like I was like, oh, I guess this is kind of interesting.
Oh, I love it. I
don't read.
I love having my routine. And I am just putting everything into vitality for survivability,
Well,
and I plan
it's
on
early on.
later on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna recoat to
Right.
give myself real stats.
So I think that is a really key point in the mechanic too, is these games have to have a mechanic, I think, to redo your stats.
Yeah, that is
and
important.
it can be expensive, like in-game expensive. Like recoats are actually kind of hard to come by. Like a medium, I would say medium rare.
I think I found a merchant that was selling like 5 of them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'll take all 5.
Yeah, I buy all of them.
I'm sure I'll use them.
Every time I see them. I think right now I have 9, but I've used at least like 5 or 6. Because I just kind of...
You have 14.
Oh, well, that's cool. But one thing is like, yeah, I don't read. This game taught me to read better than most games I think ever have in the past. But I didn't know that marking shot, that Lune had a marking shot. Like if she hit him, I didn't know or care about that.
There's all kinds of synergies.
I just do what the game tells me.
Well, the game tells you with UI.
Right. Well, the game
you read.
The game highlights what I like about this is, I guess this is just a honk, which I don't think I said, but if there's buffs that could be applied to a move,
you just follow the yellow brick road.
It highlights it yellow, and I follow, and that's why I accidentally used electric on an electric type enemy.
Oh, because it was like,
it was yellow.
ooh.
It's like you have the stains that would buff this, and it's like, yeah, except the guy will not take the damage.
He'll heal, in fact.
And yeah, but he healed like 1,000. It's fine. Anyway, I think recoats are important. So like the ability to reset the skills. I almost wish, and I don't know how this would happen, and I feel like I don't want to take the fun away from the people who like this, but I do feel like for people like me, not just who don't enjoy it, but who would not necessarily look something like that up, and I think I would have struggled really hard in this game if I hadn't put, because I wasn't putting anything in agility because I didn't really understand what it meant.
It's important.
It's very important. I would have died. I would have been bored, and I would have died all the time. Because the bosses would have gotten so many turns before me.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if there's a way, like, almost maybe like a tooltips or like something you could turn on in game that's like a clippy. That's like, hey, maybe put some more stuff in here.
I mean, a really cool accessibility feature that you would be able to like do is have maybe like multiple tiers of setting of like how automatic do you want builds to be.
Yeah.
And, like, it wouldn't be the most optimal. It would be, like, the game developer's idea of optimal. And maybe the game developer does know the actual optimal path. But if you could just set, like, okay, automatically allocate attribute points to me, game.
Yeah, I think I would like that.
And then the game just always does that.
There could also be an option where, like, you turn that on, but maybe after they level up, you go in and you approve it.
Oh, yeah.
So that way you have the option to change it if you want, but you can also just click like XXX, great, let's go.
Yeah, and I think like with Expedition 33 as the example, just like if I was implementing this theoretical accessibility feature, right? I would have it so each one of these things like Lumina, Pictos
is like a separate toggle.
Toggle, and yeah, I think making it all approval based.
You know, I really like that, and one reason I really like this idea is because it would also teach you. Like, I would learn a lot from watching, like, what they're giving Mael.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, I can kind of piece together, like, oh, cool, like, at this point in the game, it's more important for her to have this thing, and, like, and then when I play again, or if I play a different game that's similar, I would have better skills for that part of the game, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that would be, I like that solution of just, like, do it for me, please.
Nope. It's a really neat idea that I think people should take more advantage for. But before we move on, because it sounds like we're pretty wrapping up.
Okay. I guess.
Did you not agree?
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Recently, World of Warcraft the Blizzard Entertainment, creators of World of Warcraft, did release a couple statements. I don't know if it's considered an article because when I read it, I'm pretty sure it was like a forum post, but basically a description of what is going to be up in an upcoming expansion coming sometime next year. Mm-hmm. They are previewing things really far out for this next expansion, Midnight. But it was basically talking about how they are changing talent trees. And talent trees, so in World of Warcraft, the kind of the build that you have is your gear and your talent tree.
Is a talent tree like a skill tree, basically? Same thing? Okay.
Yes, because, you have spells, and then your talent tree can unlock spells, but it can also give you, like, passive buffs and stuff.
Okay.
So, like, as a warlock, like, putting 1 point in the talent tree might allow me to summon a new kind of pet, and then the next point that I put in might be, like, plus 20% damage for that kind of pet. Like that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's mixed between active and passive abilities. And so when World of Warcraft first started, talent trees were like, there was 3 different talent trees per class, and you could mix and match. I believe however you wanted. I don't remember if it was a situation where like you could only pick a main tree and a sub tree. It's obviously been decades since World of Warcraft originally came out, and I haven't played World of Warcraft Classic to like renew my knowledge on this. But you could get into a situation where you had a bad talent build with like no synergy, and possibly, I don't want to say 100%, but I believe possibly you could spread across like 3 different trees and never hit like your capstone ability, which is like the end of the talent tree.
Got it. Yeah.
The most powerful thing of like that specialization.
Okay.
So like each class, like I said, had 3 specializations, each with their own tree. So over time, that kind of evolved to these days, you have a class tree, and then you have a specialization tree that you pick, you lock into. It's only one tree, and you put points into both trees separately. And then when you hit a certain level, you get a like heroic tree where you lock into one of 2 choices. And you can kind of freely change these. Like back in the day, it costs like a ton of gold to re-specialize, aka reset your talent points.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you do it completely freely. But that's just the background. What they announced is they basically said, we've looked at it, and while there is a category of player who really likes finding these like secret synergies that and interactions between like different talent points in different ways, in possibly unexpected or unintended ways, it is creating this weird situation where you are either hardcore about it and like discovering these things, or you're looking it up online and just doing what the online people say, who did do the math and the research, or you are doing it completely vibes based, and effectively at that point you're doing it wrong.
Excuse you.
So what they're doing, according to this post, is they are simplifying a lot of these like small, like hard to define buffs in the talent trees. So instead of like, okay, on Tuesdays after 5 o'clock, if it's raining in game, you get plus 20% when you cast Firebolt, like kind of thing. They're just going to have more overt, like I understand how this works. Exactly. I understand how this works. Because then like the thing is, you can make a really powerful build because there's this other talent that you could get that makes it always count as 5 o'clock.
Oh.
And so every Tuesday, you're all powerful all day. Like, I'm using a hyperbolized example, but like this is the kind of like niche meta knowledge thing that they're moving away from to make it so that people can play in a more. It probably never will be like completely vibes based, because there's always going to be like, why would you ever take plus 20% firebolt damage when you can get plus 30% ice bolt damage? And ice bolt does more base damage to begin with. So you're buffing a trash spell. Take the ice bolt talent. There's always going to be that kind of thing. But yeah, they're moving away from hardcore Excel spreadsheet math, hidden synergy talents in their builds to more, you can grok what you're looking at. Well, I was having a conversation with my coworker. Grok is one of my favorite words.
You use it a lot.
I use it a lot, but it has been somewhat tainted in recent days, and I have not removed it from my vocabulary.
Because of work?
No, because of Grok, the Twitter AI.
Oh.
Elon Musk's AI is called Grok, so when I say, it's hard to grok, or...
he ruined it.
Exactly.
It's like everyone named Siri.
Exactly.
But,
or everyone named Google.
Right. Those poor Googles. But apparently Grok is like actually telling people what they don't want to hear, which is hilarious.
Well, it comes and goes. It's getting changed. So this is too much of a digression.
No.
This is not the place for it. Anyways, World of Warcraft article came out.
This is the place for it.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So they're changing it to make it. Because I will say, sometimes with the skills and stuff in the game, if it took me more than about 30 seconds to understand what it would do for me, I did not get it. I was like, well,
Makes sense.
Moving on.
Right.
So even if it had been cool, or if it relied on too many other factors, like you were talking about with like Rain and Tuesday, like I'm like, I don't know if I want to try to do that. I don't know if I want to make that environment happen in order to use
If the target is marked, has 6 or more stacks of burning,
yeah, really,
and you have powerful,
you can, but like literally some Pictos sound like that.
You gain a full what's the word that starts with a G, like the gradient. You get a full gradient bar.
I mean, that would be great, but sure, I don't know. Yeah, all
if
right.
you break 4 or more shields within 3 turns.
Yeah.
All right. Rapid fire round. Let's do it.
That's what we do. So our rapid fire round is when we generate 3 random words. We come up with a game idea based on those 3 words. So that comes along with a gameplay loop and a name for that game, and we only have 5 minutes to do so. I'm ready with the 3 words.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Shot, oil, lock.
Okay. Shot, oil, lock. This is like a walking simulator puzzle game sort of thing.
Okay.
Where you're in a log cabin.
Lock.
It's a locked room.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
an escape room.
I thought you
it's
misheard me saying log.
No. Lock.
Okay.
So basically, I'm thinking of the escape room we did in Quebec.
Once you said log cabin escape room, I was
so
right there with you.
The oil is like an item that you have to find, and then you have to find the lantern, and then you have to find a match, and then you can light a lantern, and then you can illuminate the surroundings. And it's like that chain of like find things, combine things, eventually escape the room.
Find and combine is a really fun thing to say.
Find and combine.
That should be a category.
That's our genre now. Find and combine.
Okay. Yep.
And then the way shot plays into it is, I'm thinking that the like final thing that you do is you find a revolver and a bullet, and you shoot the lock off the door.
Okay. I wasn't going to give it to you, but that's funny. That's really funny that you go through all these puzzles, and then the last puzzle is like, now you shoot it.
Yeah, you don't get a key. You just shoot it off the door.
Wait, what was oil again?
Oil is for the lantern.
Okay.
And then maybe you have to find multiple packets of it
because it runs out. So it's like your consumable.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's called Locked in a Cabin.
Shot, lock and drop it. lock, shop and drop. Lock.
No, wait. It's called Creepy Escape the Cabin.
Wow, I thought you were going to come with something real strong right there.
No, I think it is real strong. It's
I mean,
okay.
it says it's
never
like
mind.
creepy fishing, and
No,
that's where you're
yeah,
going.
yeah. It's a
Creepy
stream
escaping habit.
callback.
See, okay, if
I mean, I didn't want to completely take it because I know they're working on Creepy Cabin right now, so it can't just
Wait, are they really?
just be Creepy Cabin. No,
you're just assuming
I'm
they
assuming.
must
I'm
because they've done
speculating.
creepy camping, creepy fishing. There's one more, but
Yeah, I'm assuming Creepy Cabin is coming
if
up.
it doesn't already exist,
And so I had to change it
to creepy escape the cabin.
So I had to break the name scheme a little bit, but I still wanted to call
We gotta
back
keep
to
working.
it.
What time is it?
It is 7:16.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe you should have asked the correct question.
No,
we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds
we have
left.
plenty of time left. Okay. Cabin fever.
Do you have a fever in the game?
No, it's just like fever because you need to get out. Like it's
Okay.
like a metaphorical
All right.
fever. Log, shot, and locket.
Lost in the cabins, in the woods, in the county.
And the bird, and the
In
tree,
the
and the
state.
tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the ground, the green grass.
Is that a Mountain Goats?
No,
Oh.
that's like a little kid song. The green grass grows all
Oh,
around,
I don't know
around.
anything about little kid songs.
Listeners, maybe. The cabin.
Cabin locked.
Escape! Exclamation point. The cabin.
I'm 99%
That's
sure
a game.
that is
Okay.
something that
Okay.
exists exactly.
Échappé, le cabin. Because we were in Quebec City.
Oh my god. Yeah, but then what's the English title?
Yeah, I don't know.
See?
Okay. Logged in.
That sounds like a computer-based thing.
Oh, you're right. I thought it was really cooking with something there. How much time do we have left?
We have 51 seconds left.
Okay, we gotta pick one. Do you want to do creepy escape the cabin?
How about Escape the Creepy Cabin?
I think creepy escape the cabin's better.
Okay. All right.
But you don't want to do that?
Creepy Escape Episode 1 The
cabin.
Spooky Cabin.
Creepy escape episode on the spooky cabin. Okay, perfect.
28 seconds left on the clock.
That was a tough name one, but a easy game one.
Yeah. All
Ready?
right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Prestige. Lump. Rifle.
Another gun?
I know, it's really
Well,
strange.
you can rifle through things.
Rifle has a little more
prestige.
flexibility.
You gain prestige. You earn prestige. You are prestigious. You're at a prestigious academy.
What if you are a scientist?
Okay.
Rifling through things. As scientists do.
So, like, there's piles of clothes everywhere.
No, like papers. When I think about rifle, I think about like
Okay, all right. So there's
folders.
piles of papers. Where do we get lump?
You invented a lump. A la flubber. A flubber-like lump.
Why are you rifling through the papers?
To figure out how to destroy it, because it's scary.
Because it's evil?
Because it's evil. You
Okay.
Frankensteined it. It's a scary lump.
All right. So, all right, you're in a lab facility escaping from a scary lump.
You made the lump for prestige, but now your hubris is coming to get you.
Okay. So you're trying to avoid the lump. It is stalking you through this facility, but there's piles of paper everywhere, and you have to rifle through them. I've made it a VR game, and you have to physically use your hands to like sweep papers around.
I like it.
And specifically grab the correct ones. But what are the correct ones?
There's a formula that will disengage the lump.
Okay, and it's spread between multiple piles. Like each sheet of paper has like
because this is your
3
secret
pieces.
formula, and so you didn't want because the prestige is part of it again.
Oh, you didn't want your rival. Wait, maybe your rival made the lump and then trapped you in the lab.
Well, then where does prestige come into it?
Because it's a prestigious university.
That's not part of the game.
Your rival wants prestige.
Maybe you'll get prestige if you destroy the lump.
Yeah, because your rival got prestige for creating the lump.
Okay.
Prestige is a hard one.
You have to prove that it's evil.
And so, okay, so he has hidden the formula amongst all these
Yeah, because he doesn't want you to be
papers.
able to do it. But,
Now, at the end of the game, after you've collected all the pieces of the formula,
Yeah.
then you then have to put them in the correct
Yes.
order
and
to
make a potion.
to throw at the lump.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's
this
the end of the game.
big Count Lucanor vibes. Count Lucanor is a game. We have time. We have 2 minutes. Think of a name while I talk about it. Count Lucanor is a game where you have to figure out the name of a little goblin by collecting letters all throughout a castle by solving puzzles. And then you have to also find a bunch of hints in the castle about how to arrange the letters, because if you guess the goblin's name wrong, he kill you or something. It's been a while since I played it. Anyways, what name did you come up with?
I didn't.
Oh my god. Oh my
I didn't.
god.
All I could think about is Lumpy Space Princess.
Okay. Gump the Lump.
No, we're not naming the lump.
What if he's a sassy little guy? What if he's evil and sassy?
No!
And so he's got a lot
That's
of
no.
dialogue.
Escape the lump. The lump that ate my dad.
The lump that ate everything. I mean, that
sounds
the
like
blob,
a children's book. Yeah,
it
blob.
is. No, the blob that ate everything, I'm pretty sure is an R.L. Stein book.
Okay.
So, lumper, dead lump, lump dump.
Lump is just not a good word. The most prestigious lump.
The lump.
Prestige takedown. Science.
I want lump to be in the name. We're going to make lump happen.
Trying not to make lump happen, but okay.
Lump is going to happen unless all right. Next thing you say, can it blow lump out of the water? Hit me with it.
No, I think you can't put that much pressure.
You don't want lump, you got to fight lump.
Well, if you want lump, you got to give me a good lump name.
I gave you so many good lump names.
Okay, like what?
Like lump dump.
No, that's
Gump
not.
the lump is also good.
Dump the lump is better because you're dumping the lump.
Dump the lump. Do you
Okay.
like that?
I'm gonna say yes because you want lump in it. I like
Okay.
it for a name with a lump in it. I like it.
Okay, 5 seconds left.
Oh boy! All right, are you ready for our final one?
I don't think anyone's ever going to be ready for our final one because it's going to give like, wow, every rifle name, like every gun name just escaped me. The only one I can think of is Garand.
Winchester.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Cage. Apparatus. Brave.
A cage is an apparatus.
An apparatus could be a gun.
Oh my god. Okay.
Apparatus is very vague, which is good, I think.
Brave cage apparatus.
I mean, I think you're trapped. I mean, is that another escape room game? Because like you could be trapped in a cave. The cage has an apparatus you have to learn how to use to escape. It's very brave of you to do so. Maybe you're not just escaping. Maybe it's like a choice-based game, but it's a sneaky choice-based game. So you're trying to escape, doing all these puzzles, but then when you get out, it's like save the prisoners or leave by yourself.
So that's what I was gonna say. What if you're not escaping? What if there is an animal, perhaps a pet or another person or an experimented on like creature of some sort that you are trying to free? Mm-hmm. And so you're outside of the cage. Operating apparatuses.
I like it.
To free them.
I kind of liked my version because I like the like plot. We talk about it a lot in the show, but like making people make moral decisions and think about their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't want it to just be this game is about saving something. It's like this game gives you the choice to be brave or not.
Okay. Oh yeah, we do like to bring brave into it. But so okay, what does that? So that choice. What does it look like?
I think it's like a surprise. So like you think the game is just like a complex escape room game and you're trying to figure out this apparatus to lift the cage off of you, but once you exit the cage you find out that there are so many people caged. You didn't know.
Okay.
And then you have like 30 seconds to be like, are you going to free them all and risk your own life or are you going to escape? And if you free them all, then I think you might not make it.
Okay.
Out of the game.
And so...
But but it's like very quick. You have to decide very quick.
So if you choose not to save them, the game just ends.
Yeah, it goes like,
so
you
it's basically,
win.
do you want to play more or no?
Well, no, because saving them wouldn't really take a lot of gameplay either.
Oh, I was thinking that it would be like more gameplay.
Like a little bit, like maybe like 5 minutes tops.
Oh, okay.
I really want people to sit with their choices. Maybe not. Okay.
Well, why wouldn't they sit with their choice if it was
because if it's to play more or not, then they're just choosing I like to play video game. They're not.
I mean, I guess that's where I was sort of going with it. So the way I was looking at it was like the classic GDQ choice, save the animals or save the frames.
Yeah.
And that is like a brave choice because saving the animals,
Eats
you
your frames.
do risk possibly losing the speed run.
Yeah. Okay, so it's yeah, but
and
okay.
so I'm thinking like legitimately like there is a point where you do choose. Yeah, maybe it is only 5 minutes. I don't know the like length of the game overall. I guess if it's a game where it like doesn't take that long.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty short game.
Yeah, if it's just a pretty short game, like let's say it like if you're really trying, it's like 10. So I guess what I'm envisioning specifically is when you make the choice, you have the choice of like just gunning for the exit, or if you try to save people, there is like something like either like a villain or a beast or something that is like actively like hunting you at that point, like chasing you.
Yeah, I like that.
So if you actually go try to save people, like your character could die in game and like reset you. And that's the bravery aspect. To the beginning, yeah. So, like, no save.
And maybe there's a little bit of a roguelike to it where the apparatus is slightly different when you get reset. So there's, like, less of a, you're like, ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it.
All right. And now it's called Get Out.
No.
Get out again.
Cage match. Trapped. I don't want to like super hint at the twist.
Cagey.
Cagey. I mean, that's kind of is cutesy though, like cagey. Cage break.
Wait, what was the cabin name that we settled on?
Creepy Cabin episode 1 Creepy Escape episode 1 The Cabin.
Okay, Creepy Escape episode 2
The Cage.
The Cage.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, boom. Wow, we've never done 2 games in the same series in one episode.
I know, that's pretty cool.
16 seconds left, by the way.
I'm so excited that we have a new series. So like we have Learn 'em Up Kids.
Yeah, and
now we
we've
have
got
Creepy Escape episode. Episodes 1 and 2 have been done, but we're gonna keep going.
Oh, we can go back to Creepy Escape every time if we need to. Wait, what was our second game idea?
Dump the lump.
Dump the lump. It was also an escape. That could also have been Creepy Escape 3, the Lumpy Lab.
No, not every game is a creep. No,
but all 3 games that we came up with were like escape room, like adventure games.
So I would say that. I think the Dump the Lump game was not as much of one because it's like one big puzzle and there's a lump to deal with.
That's true.
I don't know.
Instead of it being like a puzzle room, like escape room kind of
there's
situation.
a lot of movement. It's VR. Yeah.
It was more of like a Slender Man, walk
Horror.
around and collect 7 objects with a twist. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like you're like input the key code to unlock this new
We could also
object.
make everything a learn 'em up, so we have to be very choosy with
everything should be a learn 'em up. If I do ever make that game, it should probably be a learn 'em up
game. Wait, you know what? You should make learn 'em up. This is TMTM, by the way. What I'm gonna say next is you should make learn 'em up kids how to make a video game. Oh, and it's a video game that teaches you how to make a video game.
Okay, that would be incredibly difficult.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Well. Yeah, I'm not going to get into it right now, but in
all
my
I can
head,
say is it's TM'd. This is our thing.
Yeah, learn 'em up, kids. Make that game.
Anyway, You can find us on social media, Make That Game Pod. You can follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Make That Game. You can listen to episodes on YouTube and also rewatch our live streams there. We're a little bit behind uploading those, but we'll get there. You can also see things about us at makethatgame.com. And please email us, makethatgamepodcast@gmail.com, because it's fun when you do that. And tell your friends. And if you want to play Dump the Lump, I have really terrible news. It doesn't exist. But the good news is it could if you get out there and
make that game.